All right, Shalom. Shalom, giving our praises, glory, and honors once again to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, bishops, great millstone that rule and teach well. Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the hopeful elect out there. It's another update to the M.O.T.B. And more people are getting these implantable devices in their hands and in their body. Okay, more and more people are getting this technology in their body and using it to do all kinds of things, the things that we do every day with a smartphone. That same technology is being inserted into their hands. All right? And this is the technology that we've been saying here at GMS for years, that this technology is what is going to be introduced to be the cure for the global economic turmoil that's coming soon. From the wars to the food shortages, this is going to be Esau's magnum opus, is this technology. All right? Look at that word, magnum opus. Okay? So it says, S.A. man, South African, gets micro C-hip to literally put the future in his hand. It says a South African biohacker has voluntarily installed micro C-hips in his body. All right. Now this is taken from an audio, and the audio is within this article here. I'm just going to read the words here. So it says every part of our lives seems to be getting more technologically advanced, and that includes some people's bodies. The C. Hippendales, Jared Becker and Daniel D. Koch, are a South African biohacker duo who are intentionally adding micro C-hips to their body. These C-hips range from fairly simple ones, which just unlock security doors, to complex ones that can share business cards, send emails, or open websites. It's like a digital tattoo, and I can change which website it opens when I hold someone's phone. It says, it says here they're working on an even more advanced type of C-hip, which can track your heart rate, blood oxygen, and more. And they have this technology. They use it with different wild animals that they're tracking, whether it be in the sea or certain birds, all right, and pets. And now you have the technology going into humans. It says he currently has one in the web between his forefinger and thumb, which is installed using an injection. It is a stab, jab, done. After about 2 days, the wound is healed. It says he would love to take it even further and get Elon Musk's Neuralink implant, which would allow you to surf the web in your brain and see things you normally couldn't. And it says you can go to the audio player to listen to this particular interview. I'm not going to do that, but you can listen to it and you can find if there's anything more that he says, because a lot of this technology is being used for like opening doors. Like I said, everyday tasks that you can do. I mean, why get a device in your hand to open a door when you can use your hand to open the door, but whatever, right? So it was a pretty short article. There wasn't much to it, but this is the thing that people are doing now. You got these different websites reporting on it. It's in the mainstream news, but then every other year or so, or every few months they'll speak on it. But you got a lot of these different blog sites and these other people that are actually interested in this type of technology that seems niche now, but because of Elon Musk and Neuralink, it's going to be a wider thing going on. And it's been test run for years, but this is what we mean when we say that this is the M.O.T.B, because there's so many different applications that you can use with this technology, okay? And we know the scriptures, Revelation, the 13th chapter, 16. Let me pull it up here. I don't have to read it, you know. I'm not really in the spirit of reading it. You know how YouTube does. But you can see it here, right? Matter of fact, you know what? I'll read it. So it says Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive. Now this Greek word here, in the English it says M-A-R-K, but the Greek word is charagma, which means to cut or engrave something in. And we've been going through this 1,000 times over the years. But it's becoming something more and more prevalent amongst people that are in the know. Okay? Now, what do you do when you carve or sculpt something? You got to cut into it. And what do you use to cut into it? Into the skin, right? In this particular instance, you're going to use a needle. Okay? So that's what this means here. All right? It says they're going to receive it in their right hand or in their foreheads. And the article said, in their hand. You know? So we're definitely in that time when this technology is definitely, especially when everybody has a smartphone, smart TV, smart car, you know, and we pretty much can't do anything without access to the internet. So this is just another way for Esau to have control over you. But they're going to put the technology inside of you, you know. And more and more you Israelites, you're going to start seeing that GMS has always been right. You know, it's not to brag or boast. It's because we have to warn you of what's going to come. Because soon, you know, when this technology does emerge, you're going to get the judgment, right? Revelation 14 and 9, doom for the worshipers of the beast. And the third angel, this is verse 9, Revelation 14 and 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his M-A-R-K, his charagma, his implantable device, in his forehead, the Neuralink, for example, or the Synchron device, or in his hand, you got one company called Dangerous Things, all right, Omen. Verse 10, it says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. You're going to be destroyed. His anger will be upon you. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. That's the nuclear missiles. That's why you're constantly seeing hypersonic missiles in the news. And then you got hypersonic intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay? That's what is referred to in the scriptures as fire and brimstone. That's going to be used in this upcoming world war, the War of Armageddon. That's why Iran and Israel are big in the news right now. It's Bible prophecy. It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels. That's why you're constantly seeing so-called UFOs sighted all around the world, all on the news. Files being declassified, programs being declassified, because these are the angels. They're watching. It says in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. That just means a long time. Okay? And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the M.A.R.K. of his name. So if you take this implantable device, people are voluntarily taking it now. You got individuals using it all over. But soon it's going to be made mandatory. When you read verse 16, it says he causeth all. So soon it's going to cause everyone to need this type of technology. Wait for the different economies around the world to shut down and things really get chaotic. Especially with these wars brewing up over there in that region. In the Middle East, it's going to escalate. Okay? Economies are, when you go to war, you got to put all your war effort, or your money, into your war effort pretty much. So that's going to leave room for things in the grocery stores, your local farms, and all those types of things. That's going to be a strain on the people. There's already riots and protests against the government in different countries around the world. Imagine what's going to happen when these stores shut down. Food prices go up. So the solution is going to be take this technology. We'll be able to get you readjusted back into a so-called normal society soon. You see what happened with the new normal was what? The world living in fear. The world being mandated to get these different inoculations, things like that. All of that is going to be leading into their agenda. Right? This is verse 12. It says, here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahweh Shai. And that's what we are about. We're about keeping the faith of Yahweh Shai, his commandments, and teaching the hopeful elect out there of the Israelites, so-called black, Spanish, and Native Americans, to wake them up so they can know those of them that are chosen, because not all of the Israelites are chosen, but there are a small few that are. We have to wake them up to let them know that salvation is coming. But this technology and this type of news being reported is going to be mandated around the world soon. We're already seeing what's going on with Neuralink, and the more and more people get this technology, then they know and understand that they can use it to put everyone back under their control. It's going to be like 2020, 2021 all over again, but way more draconian, way more serious this time. You'll see. But with that, I hope this was edifying. Once again, our praises, our glory, our honors go into Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the bishops, the great millstone, to rule and teach well. Once again, shalom to the 144,000, the hopeful elect. To the next video, I say shalom.